They've split the roads and split opinions in North Park. We're talking about the bike lanes. Now we're getting a number of emails from people saying that a bike counter machine there is double and triple counting riders. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee. CBS 8's Brian White is working for you on this story. We sent him out to North Park to take a first-hand look at how accurate that bike counter really is or isn't.
Some people have been saying that the bike counter here in North Park is giving false reads. So we set out to answer the question, just how accurate is this bike counter?
The bike counter is a joke.
It frequently counts 2 for 1.
People calling into question the accuracy of this bike counter at the corner of 30th Street and University in North Park.
The counter has a mind of its own. Sometimes the count goes up 2, sometimes it's 3.
While others say they've ridden past it and have not been counted at all.
I've ridden over it and not been counted many times.
It was installed in late January with the goal of capturing data about ridership on the 30th Street bike lanes. Its purpose is to tally the number of bikes and scooters that pass by these diamond-shaped sensors in the ground, both in the southbound and northbound lanes. The running total over the past 4 months is showing more than 44,000 riders, but critics are calling that number into question.
Has it been calibrated before it was installed? Once it was installed, and how frequently is it calibrated again?
To get to the bottom of this, I stood out there myself with the camera for 2.5 hours. It showed 60 riders at 11 a.m. and 110 riders by 1:30 p.m. For the most part, I found it to be pretty accurate. When someone rode by over the sensor, the count usually went up only 1, but I did see some double counts happen. When this woman rode by in the northbound lane, she was counted as 2. Same goes for this rider. 10 minutes later, it happened again. And then here, when 2 bikers passed, it went up 3. Altogether, I saw this happen 6 different times.
People going out here and saying that it's totally inaccurate is completely ridiculous. It's proven technology. It's not going to get you a perfect number, but it gets you very close to what the real number of people riding in the street is.
At the center of this debate is whether the bike lanes on 30th Street should have been installed at all.
The park has been devastated out here.
With the loss of parking spaces, jewelry store owner Liz Saba says her revenue has dropped.
When people can't park, they're going to go to the next spot.
But others see the real need for these separated lanes in order to save lives.
The bike lanes are a safety for bikers. They need somewhere safe to commute as well.
As the debate continues, some are just hoping this bike counter will be recalibrated to be more accurate.
If it isn't calibrated, then all these thousands of numbers that are on here, they're not truthful. They're not accurate.
Working for you in North Park, I'm Brian White for CBS 8.